I'm from Peer5, and I'm going to talk about timers, background throttling. Ain't that sound sexy? All right, so what I mean by that? Okay, so set interval and set timeout. So why is that even important? So probably today you're using set timeout and set interval all over your browser application, either in video for loading manifest every like duration, segment duration, or like error handling for checking that the fragment or the network call didn't time out or something. Or like even playback monitoring to make sure that your video is still running, to see if it's buffering or how long did a sick occur. And stuff like backend analytics, like you need to post a heartbeat to your backend every 30 seconds or so if you want to keep monitoring how many users you have. Or for stuff like backend stuff like testing for in Karma or Selenium. And actually, when those timers are ran in the background, in background tabs, those timeouts are getting delayed. So if you run a timeout for like 10 milliseconds or 100 milliseconds, if it's in the background, it will actually take a full second. I can show you that if you don't believe me. Probably already know that, but still. So that's nice. You're seeing it's every 100 milliseconds. The point is, yeah, you see slower timeout. And so after we've seen that in the demo, the thing is, there's a new thing that's coming out. Well, actually before that. So you actually need to time your timeouts or your intervals to make sure that weird stuff doesn't happen, like getting negative sick time if you're monitoring analytics or stuff like that when the users actually go to the background tab. And there's a new hot subject that just arrived, and Chrome actually going to push it in 56 or 57, that there's going to be a new mechanism for aggressive timeout throttling that will basically, there's a budget of seconds, and each timer, the amount of CPU that the time the CPU takes to run its task will take off that budget. And the budget replenish for in a 1% ratio. So for each second, there's a 0.001 seconds replenished. So the timers actually can delay for even 20 seconds, 30 seconds, 100 seconds, and really screw up with your app. You won't get heartbeats, you won't get anything that you needed to monitor if you're doing background monitoring. And you're going to get really weird stuff in your analytics. So this is going to be like pushed into 56 or 57, and was a real big pushback from the community about that. So they're going to right now throttle it to up to 30 seconds timeouts, and if you have WebSockets in the tab or sound, then it's not going to be aggressively throttled yet. But the nice thing is that there are a few workarounds for those timeouts. So one thing is that you can use WebSocket ping pongs. So basically, tell the server can ping the clients every like 10 seconds. So if you're doing heartbeats and stuff like that, then that will overcome that. But still, like short timers won't work. Another way to work around that is a cool new, open source project called Hecktimer or Hecketimer, which basically runs the timer for you in WebWorker, and then pings you back, and you can be pretty precise about your timers even in the background tabs. But that won't work for one CPU. so only multi-cores. And there's another nice workaround where you can disable the timeout flag, so that will work really nice for unit tests in Karma or in Selenium, where maybe you have weird actions going, and then like test not passing or passing every 3 test runs or weird stuff like that. So you can run a flag to disable that timeout throttling. I would show it, but you didn't see the throttling, then it wouldn't be that effective. I think that's about it.